A few months ago, the Union government changed the name of Delhi's famous Aurangzeb Road to the APJ Abdul Kalam Road. Now, we've seen Union Minister General VK Singh join the chorus to have the name of Akbar Road changed to the Maharana Pratap Road. I'm joined on the newsroom now by senior RSS ideologue Rakesh Sinha. Also with us on this broadcast at this time is Mani Shankaraya of the Congress Party. But before that, I want to get you this India Today exclusive filed by my colleague Gaurav Sawant on how it seems there's a larger Mughal purge that's currently underway in the Modi Sarkar.
Delhi's iconic Akbar Road. This is where the Congress Party's office is. This is also where BJP President Amit Shah and Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari live. Union Minister VK Singh has written a letter to Venkaiah Naidu seeking the renaming of Akbar Road as Maharana Pratap Road. The former army chief believes that Maharana Pratap of Mewar, one of the greatest Rajput kings of India, has not been given due recognition. The BJP MP has backed his potentially explosive suggestion, saying that Maharana Pratap was truly a secular leader and has motivated Indians for generations. India Today has accessed the letter which General VK Singh shot off to the Urban Development Minister. In his letter, General VK Singh says that Maharana Pratap's army was led by a Pathan and he had Bhils, Adivasis and others who formed a part of his army.
We are people who believe that the history that we are taught in schools and colleges are rigged history.
Worldwide, if you ask a single name as a big soldier, that is named as a Maharana Pratap.
Maharana Pratap, a 16th century ruler of Mewar, is known for his fight against the Mughals, especially Emperor Akbar. Last year, the renaming of the iconic Aurangzeb Road caused a massive buzz on social media too.
It's not just a BJP worker or even an MP, but a Union Minister of State, and that too for External Affairs, who's written this letter to the Narendra Modi government saying it's high time that the Akbar Road be renamed as Maharana Pratap Road. General VK Singh insists this isn't about dividing communities or pitting one religion against the other, but giving one of India's bravest sons his due. The Congress, of course, has hit back, saying this is one more example of the BJP's divisive politics. With cameraman Sanjeev in Delhi, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
Aurangzeb had the image of being a highly intolerant Mughal emperor who killed hundreds and thousands of Hindus, and therefore the perception around Aurangzeb was very different from the perception around Akbar. Many people call him Akbar the Great, considered a beacon of secularism, and now we're seeing the BJP and the RSS suggest that the name of Akbar Road be changed. It's part clearly of a much larger Mughal purge that seems to be underway. Is this the right thing to do? Rakesh Sinha and Mani Shankaraya joining us on this broadcast. I want to go across to Mani Shankaraya first, because one of the things that General VK Singh says in this letter, Mr. Iyer, that's been accessed exclusively by India Today, is that Maharana Pratap, the great king of Mewar, never got the respect that he deserves. There's not a single Maharana Pratap avenue anywhere in the capital which is a prominent avenue, and therefore they're saying it's about time. Why are we celebrating outsiders? We should be celebrating our own icons. Is that reason enough, Mr. Iyer, you believe, to change the name of Akbar Road to Maharana Pratap Road? Mr. Iyer, do you hear me? Okay, give me a moment as I try and fix that line. Let me till then get Rakesh Sinha to kickstart this debate. Why do you believe, Mr. Sinha, that the idea of going ahead and trying to change the name of Akbar Road is actually correct? Because Akbar is seen in Indian history as a tolerant king, as a non-divisive king, as a secular king. Why then try and remove him from public memory?
Those who wrote the history, they also defined and declared Aurangzeb as a secular, as a liberal king. So it is not the question of Akbar was a secular or not secular. It was the binary between Akbar and Maharana Pratap. Maharana Pratap is synonym of sacrifice. Maharana Pratap is synonym of patriotism. And one Vedic statement, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshita, that he symbolizes that. He stood for Dharma. Dharma is not the religion.
I'm not taking anything away. I was in Udaipur recently. I am not taking anything at all away from the achievements of the great Maharana Pratap. If you wish to celebrate Maharana Pratap, by all means, a new avenue can be called the Maharana Pratap Road. You're, for example, building the express, the Eastern Expressway, the Western Expressway, the peripheral highways. Call one of them the Maharana Pratap Highway. You know, why not take a decision like that? Why try and remove Akbar to bring in Maharana Pratap?
Now, how Maharana Pratap is not inspiring and Akbar is inspiring more than Maharana Pratap? If you are giving a status of Akbar as Akbar Road in the capital and pushing Maharana Pratap to some highway, I think that Maharana Pratap was a warrior, was a patriotic person, and the Akbar Road should be changed to Maharana Pratap Road because it is a true honor to Maharana Pratap. In history, he fought against Akbar and Akbar defeated him, but he had never accepted the defeat, and he inspired the generation.
Okay,
and the
Mr. Iyer, do you hear me? Okay, I've heard you. Dr. Sinha, I'm coming to you in just a moment. I want to bring in Mani Shankar Iyer because the BJP says Maharana Pratap hasn't been honored. There are no major roads named after Maharana Pratap. He's a great Indian king, very respected, and therefore the time has come to honor him by changing the name of Akbar Road. How do you respond, Mr. Iyer?
I think it's a despicable move. I think it's deplorable. I think it's utterly communal. Akbar was a great man, and he was one of the most important pillars of the nature of our nationhood, which is based upon having a composite heritage and incorporating all the communities of India in it. There is no doubt that Maharana Pratap was also a great figure in Indian history. There's no reason why a road could not be named after him. And instead of pitting the two of them one against the other by removing the name of Akbar in order to incorporate the name of Maharana Rana Pratap, why don't they remove a neutral name like Racecourse Road and have Modi live on Maharana Rana Pratap Marg?
That's a good point. That's a very, very good question that you're asking. That if you
in the 21st century,
that if you wish to change the name of a road, if you want to put Maharana Pratap front and center in the national capital, change the name of Racecourse Road. Racecourse is neither here nor there. Change the name. Why purge Akbar, who has played a role in shaping the way India is today? You may like it, you may dislike it, you may not like the Mughal emperors, but why try and change that? Let Rakesh Sinha respond to this.
I am surprised. Mani Shankar Iyer said he was also great. Akbar was great, but Maharana Pratap was also. It is not a matter of the greatness. It is a matter of the person who fought against the Akbar. Akbar represented some kind of foreign rule. Akbar was in India as a Mughal ruler, and Rana Pratap was indigenous ruler. He fought for his own land. Akbar was attacking on the land. If Akbar was the great man, then what about Maharana Pratap?
No, but why are you making it either or? I don't think you're responding to Mani Shankar Iyer's question. There are roads in the capital that are called Wellington Crescent. If you want to change a name, change Wellington Crescent. Mr. Iyer raises the point that if you try and change the name of Akbar Road, there's a deliberate communal message that you are sending, in his view.
No, Rahul, you are paying a respect to the person who defeated and who did a great repressive job against in Haldighati war. You are doing this. So Akbar representing a force. Who the force was representing aggression against India.
Okay, let Mani Shankar Iyer respond to that. That Maharana Pratap is the symbol of an Indian fight back, whereas Akbar was a foreign ruler who ruled by force on our nation. Therefore, he has no place. How does Mr. Iyer respond?
That shows historical illiteracy. Akbar was born in India. Actually, he was born in Pakistan. He was born in Umarkot. But he was born in Hindustan. and he died in Hindustan, and he ruled in Hindustan. And in his court and in his behavior, he incorporated all of India. It was he who looked after the Parsis. It was he who introduced the Jesuits into the court to listen to what they had to say. And in fact, it was he who left Islam to create a new religion called the Deen-e-Ilahi. And that is why there is no Akbar Road in Pakistan. There is an Akbar Road in India because we celebrate the values for which Akbar stood. There were any number of Hindu kings who aggressed against each other long before the Muslims came to India. So this business of saying that Maharana Pratap belongs to India, but that Akbar is a foreigner, is historical illiteracy, and it is total communalism in the 21st century.
Rakesh Sinha,
We do
Manish
not
Shankar
want
Aiya
an
accusing you
India
of,
that is formed as a result
communalism
of
and
continuing.
historical illiteracy. Respond to him.
If advocating for the naming road in the name of Maharana Pratap is communalism, then I accept that communalism. Because you know, Rahul, Ho Chi Minh, Vietnamese ruler, was inspired by Maharana Pratap. But the people who are representing Congress, they are not inspired by Maharana Pratap, they are being inspired by Akbar. I am not rejecting Akbar in toto. Akbar has certain quality. Akbar was a comparatively liberal ruler. But his lineage is a Mughal lineage. And he was attacking on Indian land. He was not the Indian. He was incorporated India. He was in India. But you cannot compare Maharana Pratap with Akbar.
No,
If
why not
Akbar
change the name of Wellington
Akbar,
Crescent?
you are paying
I'm giving
respect
you an
to Akbar,
example.
then
You want
are
to change the
disrespecting
name.
Maharana Pratap.
You want to change the name of Racecourse Road. Change the name of Wellington Crescent. When you make it an either or, you're also saying that you can't dismiss Akbar outright. You're acknowledging that he played a role in this country, that he was a liberal ruler, and yet you choose to make it an either or. Change the name of Racecourse Road.
But where there is a question of comparison between Maharana Pratap and Akbar, you are paying respect to Akbar, this is dismissed, you are ignoring Maharana Pratap, you are disrespecting Maharana Pratap. Maharana Pratap entire life fought against Akbar. And no Indian can tolerate that Akbar should be placed to a higher position and Maharana Pratap should be ignored and neglected. This is the negligence of patriotism. This is negligence of our legacy. Maharana Pratap is a part of idea of India. Akbar has compromised many things. The way he is eulogizing Akbar, you have not seen the other part of Akbar. This was the compulsion of Akbar to accommodate the Rajput rulers and others. It was a compulsion of Akbar to have Deen-e-Ilahi. He was not by temperament a liberal. He was forced to be a liberal. So there is no comparison between
I've heard
Akbar
you.
and
I'm out of
Maharana
time.
Pratap.
Mr.
As far as
Iyer,
the
final words.
people are
Final
concerned,
words.
they are
Because we
ridiculing
saw the
our
same thing happen before the name of Aurangzeb Road was changed to the to the APJ Abdul Kalam Road. We saw the same thing happen. One minister wrote, then another BJP leader, third leader, then they said there's a public clamor, they changed the name. It's being set up in the same fashion. How do you want to conclude this debate?
Well, this is the manner in which they are attempting to change the idea of India. For this gentleman to claim that Akbar is not part of the idea of India is to reject that idea of India. And I will not accept it. I believe in a composite heritage. I believe that the Muslims of India are an integral part of this country. I believe that the Muslim heritage of India is an integral part of our country. I believe that if this is in numbers the world's largest Hindu nation, in terms of exactly that same criterion, we are the world's second largest Muslim nation. It is impossible to conceive of India today without Islam, or indeed to conceive of Islam without India. So this dichotomy that is sought to be brought by these communal forces has to be resisted. We need a composite India, we need a plural India, we need a secular India, we need therefore a democratic India. And these are fascist communal forces who are trying to bring about, rouse communal feelings by making absurd proposals.
Okay,
like this
Rakesh
one
Sinha, I'm
of
completely
changing
out of
Akbar
time.
Road
Just
into
10
Maharana
seconds,
Pratap
please.
Road.
Now, replacing Akbar by Maharana Pratap is a communalism according to Congress. I think it is a patriotism because people get inspiration from Maharana Pratap, not Akbar. Akbar has certain virtues, but these virtues don't dominate Maharana Pratap's virtues. He is the leader who inspires not India, but also Ho Chi Minh.
You were two passionately argued points of view. This is not just about changing the name of a road. This is at the center of the idea of India, and whose idea of India is communal and whose idea of India is supposedly patriotic. We leave it to our viewers to decide what they make of this. Rakesh Sinha, Mani Shankar Ayya for lighting up Newsroom tonight with your interventions. Thank you very much. Really appreciate this. You decide who you think is right. Before I move any further, let me take you through some of the other news headlines on the Newsroom tonight. The Centre's directive to chant Om and Vedic mantras during next month's International Yoga Day has sparked a massive controversy. Congress party and Muslim groups claim that the move is a bid to saffronize. Gujarat Chief Minister Anandiben Patel has refuted media reports which suggested that the BJP is thinking of removing Anandiben, considered a Modi confidant, who recently claimed that there is absolutely no such thing happening. After frequent incursions, the Chinese army is reportedly spying on Indian troops near the line of actual control in Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Locals have been getting anonymous calls about troop movements and infrastructure projects by the army. Little relief for wrestler Sushil Kumar. Delhi High Court has refused to order his inclusion in the Rio Olympics, but the court has sent notice to Sports Ministry and the Wrestling Federation. Imran Hashmi starrer Azhar, directed by Tony D'Souza, has reportedly irked Ravi Shastri for the manner in which he's been portrayed in the film. Sangeeta Bijlani and Manoj Prabhakar have also objected to their portrayal in the film. I want to get you now this exclusive story filed by my colleague Virendra Gunawat. We flew him down from Mumbai to Goa and he managed to enter Vijay Mallya's villa right next to Candlelim Beach. Now, this is the place where, till very recently, Enrique Iglesias used to party, where Shakira used to dance, where from Amitabh Bachchan to Shah Rukh Khan, Bollywood's biggest celebrities came to have a night's fun. Now, there are SBI deputed guards there who are taking selfies, frolicking, hanging out in the same place where Shakira used to party. Viren Singh Gunawat with this India Today exclusive. We're the first channel to go inside Mallya's villa since this controversy broke.
Embattled liquor barons sprawling Kingfisher Villa. This is the place where Vijay Mallya lived his good times. Located in Goa's prime area of Candlelim, the villa is on the way to well-known Fort Aguara. The once happening villa today wears an abandoned look. India Today gained an exclusive entry into the 3-acre plush property. The house, which was once Vijay Mallya's private haven, still has its pillars of luxury in place. As soon as you enter the villa, you're met with these giant gates embellished royally with gold. A walk inside and you see well-manicured lawns, swimming pools, artificial ponds, a helipad and a private golf course, all equipped with choicest of golf carts. A walk into his garage and you see his real prized possession, a flashy red Ferrari. From classic Ferrari to Mercedes, Mallya has over 24 luxurious cars worth crores of rupees parked all over his property. The palatial estate is said to have been decorated personally by the tycoon. The living room has handmade teak wood furniture with complete Tanjore paintings made of gold leaves. His mansion has an indoor pool too, flanked by open bars. And what's more, the villa has a deck overlooking the ocean where Mallya hosted his much-awaited parties, including his 60th birthday bash.
There's a big lawn. This is the place where the New Year bash party takes place. Even the birthday of Vijay Mallya, the 60th birthday, that took place at this particular point. the DJs, the musics, everything. And the beautiful part, the beach. This villa is attached with a beach. But there's also one of the area which most of the people don't know, which are those chambers and the rooms of Vijay Mallya. We have, this looks like a small office. It looks like a small office of Vijay Mallya in one of the corner of this villa, but it's not an office. You would be surprised to see what exactly is this. It is a master bed with all the luxuries that a person needed. It's a complete master bed for his personal use.
Despite the ostentatious wealth on display, the once bustling villa now wears an abandoned look. The 90 crore Kingfisher Villa in Goa has now been sealed and taken over by the State Bank of India.
You can see a seal locked by the SBI Cap Trustee Company Limited, with a clearly giving a notice that no one should touch this property, no one should transact this property.
The Kingfisher mansion was touted as the most happening party hub of India, where only a few could get access. And today it has turned into a tourist spot of sorts. The plush Kingfisher Villa reflects the entire trajectory of Mallya's downfall. From being the coveted party hub to being sealed with notices and giant locks. With Virendra Singh Gunawat in Candolim, Bureau Report, India Today.